used to get to run around. I've been doing this since I had to work at mama house. Tear it down, tear it down, tear it down, tear it down, tear it down. Everybody eating, it's a party, wanna come to time. You can bring your mama, daddy, sister, and your cousin out. Everybody wanna kill the king, or you shit wanna take the crown. I can see through it like a stomach with a other sign. When I hit the gas, I be going like 100 miles. They be getting tired, running out like 100 house. All up in my business, real nose like a bloodhound. I'ma throw them off like I'm standing on a picture mound. All they do is look at Instagram while they sit around. Hate me in real life, but you liking pictures now. Oh, everybody acting different now. Finally trying to see what I be on. Got a different style, they be at the brand new when they know I've been around. Got a fake smile on your face cause you been inclined. I can say a lot, but I'm not. Gotta keep it down, making sure nobody drown. I'm my brother, keep it now. Mike Jack hit me up and said I gotta beat it down. Turn me up when I'm on your speaker now, cool.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to one of our favorite spots, venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Today, it's a Week 9 matchup set to go here between the Miami Dolphins and the Chicago Bears. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Hey, F-man, 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 F-man.
They go play action. Mariota. And this is caught. First catch for Keenan Allen. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 17 yards on the game's opening play and a quick first down.
Now how about this throw right here? Had to throw it to the left sideline, and you know the timing's got to be correct on this one. Ball's got to be right where it needs to be, and it was. That's because he had great arm strength on that one, able to drive the football. Quarterbacks love it when they can show off their arms.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
And I can see the officials kind of looking at each other down there, silently wondering, does this meet the level of grounding? Fortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious throwaways called as penalties.
A first carry for Elijah Mitchell. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Dolphins first down. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Now a nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Keenan Allen, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Dolphins get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Well, they spoke about the importance of getting off to a good start, and they're on their first drive, Charles, into the end zone for the touchdown.
And what an advantage for them. They're already clicking one drive in, didn't need to wait to get up to full speed. We had heard about the extra time they put in with each other, trying to learn each other's skills, what they like, the whole deal, and it paid off early in this one. I would expect them to keep firing on the next drive and keep that connection going.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Run.
Play fake. Mayfield.
Like, yo, thank you.
Get there this time, and they bring him down. It'll be a
like,
loss
bro,
of
I'm
7 on the
Damien, bro.
sack, and it brings up 2nd. Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. That false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. Throwing, Mayfield. Quick throw, knocked away, and incomplete.
Well, as we get ready for 3rd down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on 2nd down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion set up another passing down here on 3rd and long.
Nope.
And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back in his own 3-yard line.
Nope. 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 I'm sending the whole team, bro. I'm literally sending the whole team. Yep, this is how I feel every game, bro. I'm sending the whole team.
Here comes the Bears punter now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. And he's able to get it out quickly, and this is not a bad kick here. That's returnable now for Smith. So a good punt there, but a very strong 14-yard return. And the Dolphins will begin this drive in great field position, 1st and 10.
Like I every play that I had him on.
Mariota now to throw on 1st down. And firing a deep ball for Kmet. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted.
How is there a linebacker keeping up with a tight end? Whatever you say, man.
And this, Charles, definitely not what they were wanting to see. Remember, he threw 3 interceptions in the loss.
I think he's the fastest one there. There's no way he's keeping that
here in the very first quarter.
And you have to think that this was drilled into him all week, too, by his teammates, by his coaching staff. They've told him all week long.
I don't get how he's keeping up like that, bro.
They probably crossed that fine line with giving him the right advice and saying it too much. And it turned out that it got into his head a little bit.
Back to Mixon on 1st down. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. The Bears at 3-5, 2 games under 500. They come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Meanwhile, Mayfield's throw taken in by Long here. So the completion good for 6 yards. 3rd and 7 now.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing.
That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And the Dolphins are going to take possession of the football. So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I ain't seen
the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it's a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
Following the interception here, Mariota escaping the and a big loss here as he's taken down. So 2nd and long, you got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Another try after the 1st down sack. Mariota. And he'll just get rid of it.
Clamping it up.
Put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
A chance of wasting this great starting field position. A real threat. This is 3rd and long. On 3rd down, here's Mitchell. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. It'll be a gain of 17, but even with that, they'll be well short here for 4th down.
I can't see my line.
The kick by Lutz is
Dang,
good,
I can't even see
and
the
the
line.
Dolphins will add on to their lead.
Can't even see
So the
half of
interception
it.
set him up with terrific field position.
Man, I
3
can't even
points,
see half of
the
it,
end
bro.
result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. 3-5 is where they sit on the year. A very uneven start is certainly not an ideal position to be in at the halfway point of the season. CD, do you see an avenue where they can still be a playoff team, or is that ship sailed?
Well, since you took me to the nautical side, I'm going to try and keep up here because to me, this ship is about ready to pull out of port. These next couple of games are absolute must-wins for them. Now, if they can win a couple, get to 5-5, maybe they start believing in themselves. But a loss here, that would move them to 3-6. And if that's the case, well, that boat is going to head out to the harbor with them still on the dock.
3rd and short yardage. Mayfield. Throw left side complete. That's Smith. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports.
Come on, bro.
Run.
Mayfield to throw for it on 4th.
Linebacker team in the cut, man. Come on.
And this is going to be incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Dolphins get the football in great field position. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Mariota now. And that one complete downfield to Allen. Touchdown, Dolphins.
Got linebackers on.
Keenan Allen with his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Lutz good on the extra point, and that makes our score 17-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here on this drive.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
Big time drive. Let's go.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Mayfield steps away to his left. And a throw for Pittman is intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And the Dolphins are going to take possession of the football.
Really just sitting
I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him
call get better fit.
And the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
On 1st and 10, here's Mariota. Throws left side, complete to Keenan Allen. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically.
I'm on that grind, and you be on this 2K, so that's what you need to be doing. Like, bro, like, are we playing 2K or what, man? Like, you say he's gonna play yesterday. No ring, no nothing. No doodle, none.
After 3 plays, have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
It don't even matter, bro.
So they get the turnover.
I'm going to sleep, bro. Ain't no point in the bro. I'm going to sleep.
Still able to get 3 out of that.
Yeah, we were able to see an offense and a defense kind of mix and match with each other, didn't we? Both of them trying to make sure that they have the upper hand in the advantage.
All crazy going on.
Defense, of course, trying to hold them to a field goal attempt. And it wasn't a guaranteed lock 3 from where they started. So, you know, the offense has to be happy to come away with those 3 points.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
By running the ball,
no, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
A loss of 8 that time, and it brings up 3rd down.
These guys off the edge are already tough to contain when they're protecting a stationary target. Ask them to hold their blocks when a runner is struggling to find a lane, often an impossible task. Regardless of the outcome on the scoreboard, that will be one of this game's biggest stops.
Run.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Joey Bosa in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Here comes the Bears punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. It'll be a 39-yard punt, 4 on the return. And this offense, they're going to have an excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. First down, Mariota. He's going to look for Allen now on the deep ball. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
But the first 2 drives yielded touchdowns, so there's no reason for them to feel like they have to pull back on the reins. They pushed it downfield, looking for another one right there. Didn't get it, but we know they're going to continue to be bold.
Buying time to his left.
Wow.
Batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off by Kirby Joseph. And the Bears
out of my
hands.
Take
possession of the football. That had disaster written all over. You've got a right-handed quarterback, a rolling left, and throwing it pretty far downfield.
It's really difficult to do, to try and get your body twisted around into the proper position and get anything on the ball as you heave it downfield. And that's what it actually turns into, a heave. And that's not really a good throw, is it?
Not good.
I'm sitting dead in Buck's face. He just killed it.
Jonnu Smith, 44 yards. And the Bears get a bit closer. Elliott good with a PAT, and that cuts this lead down to 13. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. And 2 picks thrown here in this first half alone. We'll see how that affects him.
Can't wait to see where his confidence is, because the great ones, they'll throw 4 or 5 picks, and while it'll hurt their team, it won't hurt their confidence. They'll think something was just wrong with the ball or the wind or something was funny. It's never about them. That's how they stay so into the moment and into the game.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Mariota. Quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and get the football right back, because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you got a battle.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Brandon Jones picking it off.
Hey,
And they
keep
will
pushing
score.
it in.
Pick 6 for a Bears touchdown. Elliott now to have the extra point. And it's good. The deficit 6, 20-14. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. From his end zone, here's Tremont Smith. Oh, good-looking return set up here. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And, you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the #1 goal? Make the playoffs. #2, win your division. #3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the #1 seed so you get that first-round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
That incompletion certainly makes this upcoming third down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of momentum. The other side is starting to gain.
Mariota on 3rd and 2. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. A first down throw for Mariota. That's another one complete to Mitchell. And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
Not only did we just see back-to-back nice gains, but we're also seeing the confidence rise, not just for the guy who caught it, but the guy throwing it as well.
And these back-to-back catches here out of the backfield, that can set something up downfield in a later sequence, right?
A lot of the time, it starts to draw the defense closer to the line of scrimmage. So to your point, show this swing pass, show this check down. Maybe later on you heave one deep and you catch him close to the spot.
An incomplete pass on second down leads us to 3rd and inches. Here's Mariota. Steps away. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
I know that pass was incomplete, but I'm awfully impressed with how he was able to maintain his vision, because normally when you break out to the left that way, it narrows everything down, almost becomes a half-field read. But he's able to still see the entire playing surface and trying to connect all the way back to the right.
The kick by Lutz is good, and that will make this a 9-point lead. That was perfect. From distance, he steps up, knocks it right down Main Street.
And Main Street's celebrating right now with him, aren't they? I love the mechanics of the whole thing. Snap, hold, everything was right on target, and the blocking was perfect, and he executed so well.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit. Mayfield on first down. Smith catches left side. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. First and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. Mayfield now. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
They were in the top 5 in sacks in the league coming into this one. That's their 3rd one in this game. Obviously, pass rush has been a strength of this team all year long.
And apparently they're not satisfied with top 5. They want to climb that ladder.
Yeah, I think it goes back to their offseason. They decided to make it a priority, and it's working out.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Mayfield. Flushed out right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from Marv. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on 1st down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
3rd and long for Mayfield. Complete to Drake London. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. Still on his feet.
That was a mistake, but I don't know how he caught up to me anyway. That was
recovery and taken to the house for a Miami touchdown.
Man,
the pass receiver turned into a runner, then he turned into a fumbler, and it goes the other way for 6.
I love your description. Although for the offense, they're not too happy about it.
I
For the
barely
defense,
missed it.
what a big-time play for them. Never
I'm up
give up on
29
anything.
and a half, that much
Sometimes
more.
you create your own points.
But the receiver, hard to fault him. He's just going for extra yard.
That's exactly what you're supposed to do, but you have to take care of the football.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he returns this to the 22. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Mayfield looks to throw. And that is incomplete.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hoping they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a 1st down.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Regular.
Mayfield to throw it. Airing it out deep for Smith. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. Well, they've already allowed 3 sacks in this 1st half. Now a holding penalty.
So I think drastic measures had to be taken, right? The regular way was not working. He was getting hit almost every snap, it felt like. They had to try and keep him upright.
Final play of the half, Mayfield. And that will be incomplete. So we've reached halftime here, and it's the visiting Dolphins taking a lead to the locker room as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Bears going to see the football first, and they trail here as we get back underway to start this 2nd half. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
Well, the 1st half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
Well, they've studied what they did in the 1st half. They've seen what the defense is throwing at them. Now they want to have a plan of attack against it. So you come out, you're not going to get all the points back on one drive, but get started on it. Start chopping into that lead, and maybe it'll inspire your defense to help out as well.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. 8 yards the tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Mayfield. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Joey Bosa getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
I'd say it's not panic time yet, but let's be honest about it. Empty possession here, not what you're looking for when you're down a couple of scores.
Absolutely not. Trying to start the second half off on the right foot. Unfortunately, going to give the ball up. Now Mayfield. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. And the Dolphins are going to take possession of the football. Tough one there. First drive of the 3rd quarter, throw an interception, and now a chance that they could be in even a bigger hole if they can convert this into points.
Yeah, but how good do you feel if you're that defensive coordinator right now? Because you just know that the head coach looked at him and said, turn him loose, big man. And he'd be able to take a few extra chances playing with this type of a lead, and boy, it paid off.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out by a few inches. That'll be a 1st down. Mariota. Forced out to his left. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Driving so slow.
Kirby Joseph. And the Bears are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now,
I'm thinking
just not completely calculated. Probably 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is...
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. From the gun, a give to Mixon. And nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets him back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And we've got movement. I think this is against the Bears here. Let's find out. So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now. 3rd and long. Back near his goal line. Here's Mayfield. This will be taken in by Michael Pittman.
There's another example what defensive coaches constantly preach. Not allowing any run after the catch. They gave up a few more yards than they wanted to, but they were able to get him down quickly and force a 4th down.
Here comes the Bears punter now as he's on here to punt it away. Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away. Here's Smith to return it. 39 yards on the punt. Give him just 1 yard on the return. And it'll be Dolphin football. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Mitchell now to kick off the drive. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Throwing. Mariota. Going deep here for Allen. That will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Now Mariota. He's got a man open. It's Chase Claypool. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Off the play fake. Mariota. That's complete right side to Kmet. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
I'm wondering if the same thing went through your mind as mine. When I see a big man like that make a catch, all I keep thinking to myself is, big man with football. Look out, everyone. He may not juke you a whole lot, right? He may not run past you because of his size. You're talking about a guy weighing in the 270 range. But, boy, once he gets his mitts on the ball, he's going to be tough to bring down.
Again, it's Mariota. He's got it. And the Dolphins are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. They'll run with Mitchell. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. 3 quarters in the books. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Mariota. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. He was looking for Elijah Mitchell out of the backfield. And now it's 3rd and goal.
Why is it so far
coordinator's got to be
out?
happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
3rd and goal. Mariota. That is caught by Mitchell for a Dolphins touchdown.
That thing was extra far.
Marcus Mariota with his 3rd touchdown pass of the afternoon. And the Dolphins look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Lutz with the extra point. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Takes it at the 7. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Mixing up the middle. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 15. And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. But bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
Throwing on 2nd and long.
Come on, my boy.
Mayfield.
Come
Now
on,
the
my boy.
pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. The corner blitz gets there as he goes down for a loss of 7. This offense so far on 3rd down, it has been a disaster. 0 for 8 thus far. This will be 3rd and forever. Looking here for Smith downfield. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Eric Rowe. And the Dolphins are going to take over here up near the 40. Well, just another reason to celebrate there on the defensive side with the interception. And this is a game that they clearly have firmly in their grasp.
Yeah, a lot of handshakes, a lot of hugs, a lot of smiles. It's been their day.
They'll start with a run by Mitchell. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 36 yards on the play.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the 1st half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. The 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook.
And this is caught by Allen. Touchdown, Miami. From 17 yards out. And the Dolphins up.
Okay, bro. Yeah, all right. I had a feeling he's going to start. He's going to quit. This game still sucks. I don't care if I win or not. I had at least like 10 sacks, though, man. Got smoked.
Who art in heaven, I love when you toss me blessings. You never throw interceptions, I catch them like O.D. Beckham. Hard to not the devil when built like Tiana Teller and balling at 27. I feel like Iman Shepherd. Know there's a disconnect when the sheep start to lead the shepherd. The weak start to be aggressive, the streets start to be the reverend. Bragging about 1st class, seated on 9/11. They spirits are not united, a legion, my soul forever. I murdered my adolescence, assault with a friendly weapon. I verbally dissect them to help
We ass and y'all some nonsense. How many sacks I had? Who even tell you?
New goals, baby boo. Got my wrist in these grits, tryna whip something new. I am sick of this rabbit. So are you. Hold on, switch. Mama, I'm gonna introduce my ego. Since the world full of villains, then let's introduce the heroes. We the good guys, no blood on our hands. And Tito, she a pack. Finna guaranteed, don't move back. Type of view is that on the globe. It's a visionary peeking out the window of my soul. Might just fall back. Then they helping hand and play my role. You ain't all that. In the mirror, oversold. Call me Reason A, aka Malcolm XL. That's a big pun, bigger punishment. I give them hell, getting done. Keep it blunt enough, you can't cough drop. Tell them hard for their health. Al final he encontrado el negrito con los colorados. El mejor de Colombia, los estados. Para los que no piensan que yo soy mejor, tengo todos tus raperos favoritos paniqueados.
That man was garbage.
Raperos son mis hijos,
How about this?